just a little bit of kindness is very important for ourselves at the moment, because it feels like there's this new evolution waves coming in for us, but that feels a lot like some old journeys of healing opening up. For many people that I've spoken to in the last week, it has felt like grief, but our grief this time, not the collective grief. And many of us have been moving through legacies of how our souls came through this journey, what was laid down in karma, what we needed to finish, some of these soul experiences we've had. And so what that will mean in our experience is that it can track through as a lot of different moments of loss or grief, and the wounding will be where we weren't valued or seen as ourselves. So if you are having at any point in your life large, powerful emotions coming through you or to you, that you allow yourself the right to feel them, to lean into them, to feel the origin. Where does this come from? Sometimes our grief might be the loss of a loved one now, but always that's going to trigger all the other losses we've had. And sometimes when we are let down, or our feelings are hurt, or we just aren't valued with one person, that of course opens up the original karmic wound where we originally were hurt by somebody else. And the Freudian stuff can be mum and dad, and I would never underestimate that, because that's our karmic root. That's what we've chosen to set up these energies, our early years, our parents, our lifestyles, those kinds of things. So when you feel anything, allowing that to be important and sacred, allowing yourself the right to feel it, to find it, to move your way through it, and allowing your right to finish. It really feels like some of this old legacy, historical imprinted energy is wanting to move outside of the energy it came through, kind of making room, pushing it aside and out of your aura, making room for this full soul's journey, the rest of what you came here to be and do. And so when you're given a release moment, which will often feel like a trigger or a strong emotion, that allowing it to exist helps it move on, and allowing yourself to be okay or not okay wherever you are, and then be allowed to move into a different energy. So I think I wanted to come on today and talk about that, in case you think that it's just you, in case you're reliving an old story that we should be able to cope, or other people are fine, or anything that minimizes your experience. Instead going, I'm feeling this, it's big and it's sacred. Yeah, it might be the planets, it might be energy come onto the earth that everybody's doing, but in my experience today, this is what's moving through me, and therefore it has value, and also therefore it's not permanent.